Hey guys, it's Paige. Welcome back to my channel. So at first, I wasn't really sure if I ever wanted to talk about dating on this channel, because even though I've been sharing a lot of my life experiences with you guys on here, I kind of like to keep my personal life personal, but my channel is dedicated to sharing my journey as I create the life of my dreams, all while hopefully motivating you all to do the same. So yeah, this is a pretty significant part of my journey, so I feel like it's time that I share. For some reason, I get a lot of these questions from you guys. Do you have a boyfriend in London? How was the dating experience? How are British men compared to American men? You guys are very, very curious. But here's the thing. I have actually been on a dating hiatus since April. Yes, April. That means no going out on dates, no waking up to good morning texts, none of that. After much thought, I decided to take this break a few months ago, and it has probably been one of the best decisions that I've ever made, aside from moving to London, of course. Dating in my adult life has been a very interesting experience. For the longest time, I felt like there was just something missing in my life. I was always waiting for one day. And besides finding the career of my dreams, one thing that was at the top of that list of things I was waiting for was finding true romantic love. That once I found the one, all of my problems would be solved and that emptiness that I was feeling would begin to be filled. And somehow my desire for that experience turned into years and years of settling, compromising, trying my hardest to come off as agreeable and low maintenance, bringing my all to the table when all these guys were ever bringing was potential. And today, I can assure you that when you don't ask for much, you end up with not much. But then it finally felt like all of my prayers were answered with my last relationship. It was everything I could have ever dreamed of. I didn't have to ask to be treated well. I just was. And because I wasn't feeling very fulfilled in my career or a few other aspects of my life, that relationship quickly became my primary source of happiness. When I first started dating my ex, he had just been accepted to the Peace Corps, and he was going to be moving to Africa to serve for 27 months. So the course of our relationship was the best time of my life, but also the worst. What was I going to do when he left? Were we going to be able to make it long distance? I can't start over. I'm not going to be able to find anything as good as this ever again. These thoughts consume me daily. I was about to lose my happiness. So as the months began to wind down, I started to frantically search for my next source. London had always been my dream city, but I never saw myself following through with actually moving here. However, I felt like I had to do something huge and life-changing in order to get over this pain of losing my first real love. I knew that I wanted to pursue my master's degree eventually, so it clicked. I will move to London to study. It was genius. But then he left, and the excitement of London just was not enough. I was completely devastated. And then when I was trying my best to feel happy and excited about this move, we broke up. And I don't know about anybody else, but heartbreak feels like the worst flu. It was a really, really hard time, but I just tried to push through and just hoped that once I got to London, all of that happiness would be replenished. So I got here and I started dating immediately. I was going out, traveling to nearby European countries. I was super distracted for a while, but it was only a few months before I ended up crashing from that honeymoon phase high. All of those happy feelings quickly wore off as soon as I was alone. I was secretly miserable. I was crying every single day. I thought maybe if I had my ex back, I would feel better. I allowed myself to sulk for like 2 months. I have finally gotten to such a low point that it scared me. It just felt like I didn't recognize myself anymore. So I finally decided one day that enough is enough and I needed to get better. It was time to remove all distractions and really just face this funk head on. And most importantly, it was time for me to spend some much needed time by myself. For the first time that I can really remember. And what better time to do it when you're all alone in a new country? I needed to figure out why love, or lack thereof, from a man, another human being, had such great power over my life and my joy. I ended things with any guy that even thought he had a shot. I deactivated, not just deleted, but deactivated all day naps. I spent a lot of time with myself, in my room, outside taking walks, journaling, praying, listening to audiobooks and YouTube videos about positivity and self-care and self-love. Y'all, I even bought 2 ebooks on decentering men. I was taking this very seriously, as you can see. I did some serious soul searching and I learned a lot about myself along the way. Even acknowledging insecurities that I didn't recognize or didn't want to recognize before. I began to understand that if I don't nurture my own internal happiness and find a way to fill up my own cup, I will forever be searching for that next source of happiness. Whether it's a man, a job, whatever. All that effort that I would be putting into romantic relationships and dating, I started to pour into myself. Things didn't change overnight, but I noticed as the months went by that things began to feel a lot lighter. The dark cloud that was following me eventually disappeared. And guys, this is just the best I've ever felt in years. Seriously, in years. No, I don't have it all figured out. And I'm still working on this newfound relationship with myself every single day. But I feel good. I feel hopeful. Do I want to try dating in London again? Sure. Eventually. Dating can be fun. I think I'll always enjoy companionship, but for once, I just feel no rush. I'm not chasing love. I'm no longer allowing myself to be attached to these timelines that are almost forced upon you once you get closer to turning 30. But that's a whole nother video for another day. I'm focusing on me. And that is something that I've said so many times in the past, but for the first time, I actually mean it. Being single is okay, and I'm learning that being alone does not have to mean lonely. Write that one down. I genuinely believe that the better you feel about yourself, the better you'll attract. And at this rate, the way I'm feeling about myself, I think I'll be just fine when that time comes. But that's it, guys. I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I talked about this on my channel. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I'm really gonna put this up. I said on Instagram the other day that I really want to be more open about the mental journey that I've been going through here. Like, you know, you guys see my day-to-day and the vlogs and stuff like that, but I want you to know how it really is, okay? It's not all peaches and cream always. I'm really going through a journey and it is amazing. It's uncomfortable at times, but I'm so grateful. So grateful. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Oh, and of course, don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video from me again. Thanks, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.